and close the office down just to be with your friend. But was there ever like a discussion about their history? Did you and Seth ever talk about like where they came from and any of that? Was that important?
No, really. Seth just told me that you're super enthusiastic. You are a ride or die for your friend, and like no matter what, it's all about seeing my best friend happy, even if it means I gotta shut down the office for a full day. And Lance does whatever it takes. We all need a homie like Lance.
Yeah.
Did the two of you get to hang out a little bit before you started shooting, just to at least get to know each other a little bit, just to make it look like
No, they really just jumped me in. Him and Charlize have been getting down for a little bit as far as with the project, and I had what they told me was going to be 10 days of filming, but it was more. And they just really jumped me in. They both made me feel comfortable, let me know I had the space to show my creative wings, and they wanted me to shine. And this early in my career is real important when people want you to shine. So, it was such an inviting environment that you couldn't help but be comfortable and get down. And Seth who don't want to hang out with Seth Rogen? I mean, Seth is a cool dude. His knowledge of music is crazy. It was easy.
What was the bigger deal, to get to be in a movie with him or to get to be in a movie with Boyz II Men?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
I definitely, Boyz II Men, if y'all don't know, I'm a rap baby. So, the R&B thing wasn't really in my ear, but Boyz II Men is legendary. I like End of the Road. I know it's mushy, I know it's sad, but don't nobody like End of the Road. Like, come on now, it's End of the Road. And, Seth, that's a acting bucket list. You want to be in one of his films, and you want to be funny in one of his films. I'm glad that I got a role where nothing really crazy happened to me. I get to kind of be the cool guy all movie. I like that. I dig that. More of that, please. But I never thought I'd be in a film with Charlize. Charlize could do anything, and for her to step up to comedy and knock it out like this, that club scene, or when she shuts down the whole the espionage part of the movie, man, I loved it.
You said before that you were only supposed to come on for 10 days, and I think I heard somewhere that you actually came back for reshoots because they wanted to put more scenes with you in. Confidence that they gave you by.
Yeah, for sure. Usually when they say you got reshoots, it's doing something over that doesn't fit the script or whatever. But when it says additional, that means they want more of your boy, which means that your boy did well. And so you gotta, when you see that, you gotta love it. And so I knocked out some funnier parts, and there it is.
In Seth and the director Jonathan Levine's other films, there's a lot of improv, and you said before they wanted you to be creative and sort of. But just talk about. Have you ever done anything like this spontaneous? Like, how much of that is just you making stuff up, and how much of it was written and like?
Yeah, they're constantly throwing stuff at you. From the side, he has a team of writers who will come up with something for you to try. But as an actor, they could give you words to read all day. If you don't make it real, if you don't make it your own, it's not going to work. It's probably going to get cut. I remember every funny thing that I did that didn't make the movie. I promise. But they, it keeps you on your toes. It keeps your tools sharp as an actor. So I always knew that I wanted to step into comedy because I love to talk shit. Like I love it a lot. So it's easy to do that, on film. But yeah, so. But I felt that I wanted to establish myself in drama before I went to comedy because I feel like it's an easier transition. If you start off in comedy and try to go into drama, they're not going to take you serious if they see you and start laughing automatically. So this was a test, and I feel like I passed. How y'all feel?
Yeah.
You're in a good position because you're new enough to the acting game where no one has like pigeonholed you yet. Like you can do a little bit of everything. You could be in like the big summer blockbuster in a couple months, or you could do this, or you could do drama. Like you've had a little bit of everything. So that's a rare place to be as an actor. I think.
Yeah, after Straight Outta Compton, there was a little bit of he can only do one thing going around, and I just really wanted to make sure that every role I took after was night and day from Straight Outta Compton to show my versatility and to show them that they got to deal with me for a very long time.
Woo!
Was there even a little bit of hesitation, or did you try to talk them out of making Lance this Republican guy?
No, that's funny.
Well, it's an important thing because that discovery by Seth's character is the thing that kind of turns him around on like trying to make things right with her. So it's a huge moment. But what was that? Just like when you read that, you're like, wait a minute, what?
No, I knew when I read that, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a shocker. And it's not, like the reason why is, it's kind of weak. Like, yeah, I get how the climate is and everything, but what I like about our film is that we try to balance it out. And when Fred finds out that Lance is a Republican, it's so many other things to like about a person besides who they vote for, and it's kind of a moment for him to realize that, like, nobody should be trying to force their ideas on anyone. As soon as both sides realize that we got a common goal of everybody want the country to be the best it can be while being fair to everybody, then, that's when you find a better place. And I feel like that's what happened with Fred and Lance, and he got Charlotte.
I'm going to throw one more name at you, and I don't know how many of you saw it in the credits at the end, but I sat through this whole movie and did not realize that old gross guy was Andy Serkis. What? Did you know it was him when you stepped on that set with him for the first time?
No, not at all.
Oh my God.
He was already in his prosthetics, and I'm like, all right, who's this old ass dude who's just like walking around set? He doesn't seem to be with anybody. He's just freely taking food. So after a while, it's like, oh wow, that's Andy Serkis. And like, Andy Serkis that's another acting bucket list. He's the man for anybody who wants to be engulfed in their character. Andy Serkis is the one. He played King Kong. Yeah. Like he's King Kong. He's Gollum. He's Caesar. He's the man. And I don't know if y'all know, but I got Godzilla at the end of this month. So I got a movie with King Kong and Godzilla in May.
That's pretty awesome. Talk about working with Jonathan Levine a little bit, because what's sort of different about the way he runs the set than maybe some of the other people you've worked with?
I don't have a long list of directors I've worked with. Everybody's been cool. There's been some not cool moments, but everybody's been chill. And Jonathan was chill the whole way through. He's super approachable, and he's real good at having the comedy with the super laughs, but at the same time, playing with your heartstrings and like finding dramatic parts that are just like feel good moments. There's moments in here where you really feel like Fred and Charlotte are in their own bubble, and the chemistry between Charlize and Seth. Jonathan just made the environment for us all to feel comfortable, all to feel like we could talk to him, and I need another one.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie that Seth has made? Like, what's the one that you?
Besides Long Shot with O'Shea Jackson Jr., I'd probably say, that's hard. That's difficult. I know the most recent one that had me dying was Sausage Party, the little cartoon. That shit is hilarious. That one, he's only in Superbad for a little bit, but every time I see Seth, I just think Superbad. How could you not like Pineapple Express?
I think I know the answer to this one, but I'm gonna let you say it. What about Charlize? What's your favorite?
Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, that's not where I was going. No, that's definitely not where I was going.
Mad Max.
That's it.
Mad Max.
That's what I
watched that on the plane coming here. Witness me.
Does being a part of something like this make you feel like you have to up your game a little bit, like just in terms of acting, like that you have to like step up and be as funny and like quick as everyone else that's doing it too?
Yeah, definitely so. It was nothing that I feared, though. I'm a reference back to when I said I like to talk shit. So it's just, you always got to be ready. I was a tour bus baby. Like, when you're on the tour bus, there's a lot of shit talking on the tour bus. So you just kind of got to be ready for it, bouncing back off each other. That's just how it is. And, to take on this and to flourish, I'm thankful for the opportunity that both Charlize and Seth have given me. And yeah, I want this to open the doors for me for more roles like this. And I'm here.
All right, let me see if anyone out here has any questions. It's a little bright.
Does anybody have any questions?
Does anyone? I think I see one right there.
What's your favorite cheese?
I like a nice brie. That was a good ass question. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I noticed you're wearing black in the movie, and you're wearing black tonight. Is
Yes.
that a personal choice, or did someone pick that out for you?
No, it's my favorite color. You know, it's just how it is. You know, if you've seen Ingrid Goes West, I'm a Batman fan, and so you know, I just you know, Dark Knight, Black Mamba.
Nice.
I was gonna say, if you haven't seen Ingrid Goes West, I'm guessing a lot of you haven't. You really need to. It's also a comedy, but it's dark comedy. Yeah, it is not like this. Anyone? I just want to make sure.
And I get to wear a Kobe jersey in the movie. I love that.
Oh, if there's Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you.
Do you ever hope to do a film with your dad?
I'm doing a film with my dad later this year. So yes.
Anyone else? We got more. Yeah, on the end there.
Okay, will you ever, as a character in your movie, rap? I would love to see that. I love to see you rap. Get it on.
It depends, you know, it depends on, of course, my father's always told me never to do a movie that you wouldn't go see yourself, so the script has to be right. And you know, getting down, rapping on the mic, that's in my blood, so, you know, if it's for the character, it'll just flow easier.
Okay, cool.
I got you.
Yeah.
Would you consider being best friends with Seth Rogen one of the highlights of your career?
Probably as far as acting, but I've been like, I abuse my celebrityism to get on like sports shows. And like, I got to kick it with Kobe backstage and Ellen, so I would probably take that. And I got to kick it with The Rock at WrestleMania. So that's up there, Seth, I'm sorry.
Oh man. Yeah.
I don't have a question, but I want to know, can I get a picture with you if you have time?
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Question, did you ever smoke weed with Seth Rogen?
No. But there will be an after party after the premiere.
Got time to open more? Yeah. Another one.
Okay, now I was a casting agent for extras for a Black Panther movie with
Yeah.
Lady of Rage. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know of her. We don't kick it.
Okay, yeah, I was doing it for her and for Fred Hampton Jr. They was trying to do a Black Panther movie. I know they would love to have you in that movie. You do it.
Once again, if the script is right, then of course, you know, Black Panther, that would be a passion project. I don't think we could call it that no more. You know, Marvel pretty much got that on lock, but like something as far as that storyline and you know what they meant to the people and what they did for us as a people. You know, all I gotta do is give me the right script. That's it. Hold on, I saw my man had his hand up. Yeah, you. Yeah, I got you.
Is it tougher to act as a person that was real, like your dad in Compton, or is it tougher to get the acting timing in comedian and being like comedian?
Yeah, I definitely feel that when you are playing somebody who, you know, like based on true events, you know, anybody that you're like a biopic or anything like that, it does kind of put certain creative bars around you that, you know, you can't go over because you